When you start out, you might not know where you're going, or what you're doing, or why you're carrying this red rose with you.
You just keep going, keep your focus, and avoid the distractions.
Okay, sweetie. I need you to stop. This is Winning with Warchild. That was my daughter practicing her piano. We're now going to the Circle of Death Tournament 2. This is my first broadcast for the Circle of Death Tournament 2. And I'm already dead, which is good. Alright, I've only done one other. I did the finals of the original Circle of Death tournament, which was good because otherwise I'd be going, why aren't they shooting each other right now? If you don't know, this is a 5 versus 5 tournament. The first 2 tanks get in the circle, and once the timer goes off, they will start shooting at each other. And then once one tank dies, a replacement tank from that same team will come in. If they come into the circle too soon, their team's disqualified. But we won't anticipate any of those problems because people know what they're doing. Alright, let's go into pure spectator mode. Alright, looks like we're going with the glacial first. I think that's a bold move. I don't have my glacial yet because I'm a week away from getting it. Alright. I'm going to pan out a little bit. Alright. Looks like these people are how I was. Okay, so I see they're lining up. Last time they didn't, they just kind of had guys going. These guys are now lined up. May run out of time. I should have started this by now. It's going to be interesting, a mod 4 versus, a mod 1, T-54 mod 1 versus a glacial. I'm very interested to see how this turns out. My money is going to be on the mod 1, but that's not taking into account the tankers involved. I don't know these tankers that well. Alright, we're going to be starting here in just a few seconds. Test round will not count. Oh, okay. Well, if we're just testing, I'll try some things. You can see what the admins are telling them as far as the rules. They're getting awfully close to the line over there. It's probably a good idea to stay away from the line. Wow, he is bouncing. They're both bouncing. Look at that. Look at that pretty camo. Let's get close. Well, he got him there. Oh, you can push tanks out of the cap. Those of you who are watching this stream, if you have any suggestions on how you would like to see it, I'm just kind of messing around with the streaming tools. Since this since this is a practice round, I'm not gonna sweat talking about it. Now this is fairly boring here. The first one, or at least the finals of the one that I taped originally, that was exciting. The guys were going at it, running through it. I think he's dead there. Yep. All right, so he waited till he got in the cap before he shot. Ooh. Okay. He's full health. I've been keeping score. So they have 3 tanks left. They have 2. Alright. So it's basically evenly matched here. Oh, time ran out. I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, well that was a practice round. Not much to see there. Let me check the stream. How'd that look, fellas? Thanks, Donnie Nova. Mostly top down with some slow painting will do well. Okay. Yeah, Keenan, I'll be honest with you. This practice round didn't have a lot of action. If you watch the finals of the COD one that I was asked to tape, that was very exciting. I really enjoyed that quite a bit. They were really good teams, and they were just firing away, and it happened in a split second. I mean, these guys were killing each other really quick. There was a lot of bounces and face hugging in this one, so not a lot of action, not that exciting. But I think based on the instructions that were coming in, I think these teams aren't used to it yet, and so they just don't know how to play it quite as well. Oops. Check Discord. Sorry, I'm having some Discord problems. I don't think that dude's talking about me, but I don't know that dude. All right, let me check the stream. Not sure what we're waiting on. Alright. We're finally getting this thing going. This is going to be for real. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, Warshot was destroyed in his Tetrarch. That's not nice. Okay, 5:45 start. It's probably a good idea. Texas Tanker tried to get a shortcut, but it didn't work out for him. Lugs? Nah, he's in it. Just an observer. There we go. Those of you who haven't gotten the glacial, like I haven't, and want to get an up close look at it, that is the tank. Kind of cool looking. I wish it was better than it is, but it's going to be free for me, so I'm not going to complain. It was not free for Mad Dude, though. Alright. I'm going to go into spectator mode. Texas Tanker taking on Taku. You got to do that angling and moving. See, he bounced or missed. Those are two T-54 Mod 1s that have really good front armor. So if you really want to do damage, you got to hit them in the side. Texas Tanker seems to have a little bit better. He's calling for help. Seems to have a little bit better luck. There you go. Now he fired before he entered the circle, so I don't know if they're allowed to do that or not. Using that tank as cover, that's a good idea. He bounced. I hear that gun is trolly. He needs to, when that guy fires, he needs to try to get a flank on him, get a shot in before he reloads. I hear it's got a long reload. Yeah, now go now. I don't know what he's waiting on. Once the guy fires, he's got a few seconds where he can get a shot in. Doesn't look like he's doing much there. He's fired, so now he's moving. Bounce, and I think this is going to be it, personally. Yeah. Alright. Our next tanker has entered the circle of death. And he's got a good position there. So he's got two tanks blocking, making cover. That lower glacis is tough to hit behind the tank. And the upper I see on videos is really hard to get in. But he did get him there. So I don't know if he shot the top of the turret or what. Bounce. Good shot there. Tell you what, this glacial may be the tank. Although he did pop him good there, and that's just a T-44. Oh, that was a big blow. 411 damage. Ah, smart, holding the gun up. This should be it right here, folks. Yep. Alright, IS-6. Now that's going to be interesting because this tank mostly resembles an IS-6. Oh, got him right in the rear. Not good to be turned sideways. You want to be facing the other tank. That was a good shot, 361. I think this is it right here, personally. Let's see, bounce. Oh, he did bounce. If he gets a shot in here, nope, he missed too. It's hard getting shots in on those guys. He bounced too. This is the bouncing time. Right where he should be. Nope. That's got to be frustrating. Now, if he can push him out, I think he dies. I think it's good turn. Nice damage, 432 damage. Panther 2, I haven't seen a Panther 2 in one of these tournaments yet, so you know, obviously it's got a lot of devastating power. Ooh, nice. That was a little premature on that shot. He wasn't completely in the circle yet, but it's probably not the worst thing. He's got a faster reload than Carnivaron, so unless he bounces a shot, it's going to be over here. Yeah. Alright, and the T-54 mod. There's a lot of dead tanks between them. Minute 15 left with one tank on each side. I don't know if they're going to make it. I'll tell you, that Carnivaron really is looking good. E looks like he's got it right here. Yep. And the T-44, the final one. 44 seconds. I mean, at the very least, he needs to, in my opinion, pursue him. It doesn't matter if he dies, he's got another guy here. He needs to, with 24 seconds left. There's just not going to be enough time. 15 seconds. Well, I think DRS-1A clan, their team is very fortunate that this went to a draw, because they were definitely behind on that. Definitely behind. Well, that was a little more action than the first one. Alright, fellas, we know what we're doing. Let's get this thing going. You're right, Keenan. TDs are a support tank, but in this particular circumstance, I think that was a smart move on their part to have that Jag Panther 2 firing away in there. It did really, really well. So I'm seeing a strategy here that if your team is not doing well, and I'm not saying that this team was thinking about that because it looked like both teams were fighting to the end, but if your team isn't doing well, then stretch it out, make the time, the clock run out, so if you don't die, if the last guy doesn't die and the clock is runs out, it's a draw. You get to start all over again. So alrighty. I always get the same dude. Always on this Carnivaron.
Vehicle destroyed.
Ah, there we go. The glacial. I do like the look of the Glacial. I think it's a nice looking tank. Gun, from what I hear though, the gun is just so trolly. I'm going for that instead of the Blaze, even though I need a TD more than I do a Tier 8 heavy premium tank. So I have my Defender, and I have an IS-6, a T-34, but according to Bushka, it's a lot better than the Blaze anyway. Alright, 4, 3, 2, and we're off. Now that's the way to do it. Oh, good shot. COD him. That is the way to do it. Very smart, Texas tanker. Very smart. Oh. No. I would normally say that COD was a good one. But he took a lot of damage there. Yeah. And that ended quick. Good shot there. Tank buster. Take you, got a little nick in. Now those tanks lined up like that are kind of rough. That's not easy to shoot through that. Get an idea. Let's do, see how low we can go. Oh, we can get real low. I mean, if you're looking at first-hand view, that's not easy. He's got a faster reload, but the IS-6 definitely does a lot of damage on that first shot. Alright. This one's zipping along. That was easy. What is not easy is dealing with this Jag Panther 2. Now see, unlike, you know, in a regular match, he can't really get too much on his side because we're in a circle here. And so you gotta kind of stay in front of him. You can't get directly behind him when he backs up, or you'll be out of the circle. Boom, that was a big hit. Now, here's a contrast. We have a big damage, long reload versus a low damage, fast reload, and the fast reload wins almost every time. Oh, he can push him out. He can push him out. I don't know how that works. He's pushed him out. He's out. So now he comes in. Alright, so he's done. Oh, caught him on fire. Oh, I tell you what. They are doing really, really good now. This is going to be over soon. He doesn't have any... Now, he has a little bit of damage, but with his fast reload and high alpha... Oh, he can push him out, too. Get down here with the nitty-gritty. I think it's over right here. Boom. Done. Great match. Great match. Boy, how quickly the tide turned there. That was action-packed. Action-packed. Great job, both teams, though. I mean, if he doesn't get pushed out there, it's a much closer battle, but that was a very, very good match. Enjoyed watching that. Okay, exiting game. All right. So Tanked Up Trouble won that one. And now we're going with round 2. Ooh, I gotta get ready. Wasn't paying attention. It's an interesting decision. I don't know really what goes behind people's thought process on which tanks to use and which ones not to use. I mean, I would under no circumstances personally use a T-44 if I had a T-54 Mod 1 available or a Type 59. I just wouldn't. I would use a tank like that that has exceptional front armor. I think the T-54 Mod 1 has a slightly faster reload, and I would always err on the side of that, but T-44 is not really the choice of mine. I don't have a glacial, so I don't really know how it plays, but as you can tell here, I mean, there's obviously some places where you can pin it, with up close with a medium tank, but I mean, I wouldn't go with a Pershing. I think that sits up a little too high. Jag Panther 2, I don't have that. I'm on my way there, but and I'm looking forward to getting that next. But that's a great tank in game. However, I don't know in tournament series. All right, here we go. Alright, I am going to head on over and get here before everyone else does. We'll start with this view. I think that's a good view. Let me slow my camera speed down so we don't give people nausea. Alright, you are watching Winning with Warchild. We are broadcasting live the Circle of Death Tournament 2 battle. I think we've got American Psychos versus Tanked Up, if I remember correctly. And they're off. Getting down and dirty, a lot of bouncing going on. T-54 mods at the front of those are just tough to pin. In these tournaments, I'm assuming everyone knows, but you don't really get charged for your premium ammo, so I personally would be using all the primo you can. It's just a straight up top view. Texas seems to be getting the better at Teku here. Definitely there. And there we go. Alright. Now, like I said, I think a Persian is kind of tough. Because it sits up high and it doesn't have a lot of armor and, blocking all of its meaty parts. And he's able to utilize... Yeah, see, that's smart. Because you got to be able to utilize the cover. Face hugging's always good, as you can tell. But it's not solid. It's not complete. Oh, that was a miss. You're going to want to make that first shot a good one. Now, if he kills him here, his butt will be exposed to the Jag Panthers. That's the one thing you need to think about when you're playing this game. You need to think about when you kill this tank, where's the other guy going to be able to shoot me? I'll tell you that, Jag Panther 2, see now they're evenly matched on their reload. He's using adrenaline, that's smart. And he should be, he missed there, that wasn't fortunate. Oh, he might be able to knock him out if he doesn't kill him. Whoever gets the next reload, if they switch to HE, it's going to be death. Hurt. Miss with the first shot. Wow. Let's see, look. He's exposed, so now... Oh, but a bounce. Tank Buster bounced. Oh, and he shot prematurely. I do that myself on occasion, so I can't really complain about that. Wow. Tank Buster is definitely getting... Whoa. He's definitely getting the upper hand here. Although when you shoot the dead tanks, it doesn't work as well. I don't know, he doesn't seem to be... Hell on Wheels is not aiming appropriately. Alright, here we go. Smart move there. Miss. I think panic is setting in. I feel like panic is setting in. He's trying to push him out. I would try to COD him. That was a miss on his part. The glacial made contact. It should be dead here if the glacial can get a shot. And shoot there. No, not doing it. Wow, he's getting some good shots in. Oh, that should be the death of a glacial with his reload time. We'll see. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. Interesting. Nice. Good move. Oh, that was it. That was it. I didn't even realize. Wow. Great job. Great job. It was good saving that glacial for last, but that second to last tank really cost him there, because he was probably looked like he was having control issues. His turret wasn't aiming right. He was firing, you know, into other things. But I think that's it. I think they play the best 2 out of 3. I'm not 100% sure, but we will check the tape. Oh, room's over. All right, I want to appreciate you guys watching. That was Circle of Death Tournament 2, and that was the first stream for me. I've learned of that stream literally 5 minutes before it happened. I just happened to log on to Discord, and they said, hey, we're about to have a game, would you mind streaming it? So I wasn't quite prepared, but I'm more prepared now for the next round, so please tune in on the next Circle of Death Tournament 2. They tend to really get ramped up, and as the teams start narrowing down, you get better and better athletes at it, and as the tankers improve, the excitement only escalates. So again, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it, and happy tanking.